Good morning, Facebook fam. So I wanted to have a little chat about getting what you want, because the thing that I believe is that you can always have everything that you want in your life. So I'm the biggest advocate of having it all, and that means in every part. Like that means in relationships, that means financially, that means in friendships, in your business, everything in your body, in your physical form. But often what gets in our way of that, of course, it's always us, right? It's because we focus too much on how it's going to happen. And we get so caught up in the how that it creates like all this worry and anxiety, and we're kicking into our primal brain. Because the thing is the universe is here to support us and help us get to where we want to be. But as soon as we go from here and get all caught up in here, then our primal brain is taking over and it wants to keep us safe, right? It doesn't want us to sit in discomfort. It doesn't want us to feel like worried or stressed or go somewhere that it's never been before. So to do that, it wants to keep us exactly where we are, right? So the bypass is to, whenever something comes up that feels really good for you, the thing that you really want to do, it's about training yourself to always just sit with what's coming up here and not let yourself go into overthinking and trying to figure out the how. This is something that, this came up for me last week, sent me into a real tailspin. I also wasn't sleeping well, so that really contributed to getting caught up in the wrong things. But there was this thing that came up for me, and I started going into, but that can't happen because of this, and this, right? All of these reasons why that wasn't the thing that I wanted, wasn't actually a possibility. But, once I'd had time to sit with it and process and get some more sleep and just be with it, this morning I woke up and I was like, no, I can make this work, right? Because that is my belief in life, that I can always get the things that I want, that I can always make things work. And so when you allow that space and when you trust in yourself and in your intuition, the ways to make it work always appear. It's having that absolute trust that it can happen for you. And if it's not feeling like there's a clear path, which often there's not, right? Because the things that we want the most are often not easy. It's not supposed to be, right? The best things in life that are really worth going over aren't easy to get to, but that's what makes it so fucking worth it. So it's allowing yourself to be in that discomfort and just going, no, I'm not going to listen to my brain. I'm not going to go into overthinking and coming up with all the reasons why that won't work. And, it's going, right, this is what's going on. I trust that there will be a solution, and if it's not appearing for me right now, I trust that it will appear in time. Because things always work out in my favor, and that is my belief system. And that's, our belief systems are something that we get to choose, right? So it's something, if we're sitting in negative energy and we believe that it's not going to work out, of course it's not going to fucking work out, right? Because that is what we are creating. Our words, our thoughts, our actions are creating our reality at all times. So what is it that would support the kind of reality that you actually want? What are the belief systems? What are the words that you're speaking out? What are the actions that you're taking that would support that kind of life, that kind of belief system, that kind of reality that you want to create? Because I know what kind of reality that I want to create, and that is the kind of reality where I get to have everything that I truly want, that I get to have it all. And so something to sit with is to think about, like, what is it that you really want, right? What is that reality that you want to create? And then letting go of the how, because the how truly doesn't matter. If I had held on to how things were going to work, I would never have been able to create most of the things that I have done in my life, right? There's an expression that one of my mentors always said, and that was let go and let God. Really surrender to it and let go of all of the needing to know all of the answers, because we don't get to have all of the answers, right? Our movie has not played out yet. We don't know what is ahead of us. We never ever do. But if we can just look at what is that next step for me and have that kind of trust that it is going to happen, it is all going to work out, then I truly believe that it always does. Have an amazing day, fam. Mwah. Lots of love.